Hello, fellow YouTubers, fellow collectors and friends. It's Bruce Lee, JunFan13, back with a quick short update for this month. It was only a couple of weeks till I did my last one, but I've managed to get my hands on a couple of things, so I just thought I'd do like a quick update while I've got a chance. So, I brought a box set, DVD box set, first DVD I bought in a good while, but it's one I hadn't seen before, so I decided to get American Horror Story, the first series. So, I think it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, a few discs in there anyway to keep me going, but I haven't watched all the special features or anything yet. But did watch all the series and really enjoyed it actually. Only thing that let me down a little bit was I got it and the box is quite sort of like battered and stuff, but you know, it doesn't really bother me as much as it would do probably. But watched it now anyway, and can't wait for the new American Horror Story. I think it's coming out October, called Freak Show, so that should be fun. Next one, Blu-rays now, the remake of Old Boy. So did watch it the first night that we got it, and to be honest, the first time I watched it, you know, I wasn't overly impressed. You know, it's still got a bit of, you know, fair bit of like graphic sort of like violence, you know, like the hammer part and stuff like that, you know, but the fight against the big gang of like thugs or that gang, whatever you want to call them, you know, I didn't think it was as good as the original Old Boy. You know, he's going ape shit with, you know, hammer and all that kind of stuff, but there was no blood or anything. You know, I expected sort of broken bones, blood flying, and all that kind of stuff. You know, he was pretty good. What's his name? Josh Brolin. He was, you know, kicked some ass. Like, you know, he was pretty good. But the people who were in the gang who were fighting him just looked like they'd been sort of ripped from a 70s kung fu movie or something. You know, they were got no skill or anything. You know, he was just chucking them about like, you know, rag dolls and stuff like that. It'd have been nice if they, I don't know how to explain. I can't put my finger on it, but it sort of like put me, you know, doubtful for the rest of the film after that. So I didn't quite enjoy it as much as I thought I would. But I watched it again, and then I just thought, you know, it's all right. It is worth a watch, but I wish I'd sort of waited till the price had come down on it a bit. But it is worth a watch if you don't compare it to the original, I suppose. But it was okay. This one is just purely for nostalgic reasons, really. You know, watch this. You know, I'd only had it about an hour before I'd actually put it in the player, because I used to love Bloodsport. I still do. You know, watched it, and I haven't watched Time Cop yet. I mean, the only reason I bought it was for Bloodsport, really. You know, I'd say it's one of Van Damme's best films. You know, grew up with this film, thought it was amazing, you know, and you know, my friend, who was my best friend when we were younger, watched it on VHS many times, and glad to say I still enjoyed it now as much as I did then. So you know, the transfer, you know, it is sort of a little bit wobbly at the start. You know, it's not mind blowing or anything, but you know, it has got some pretty good parts, close-ups. You know, it's very watchable, not very grainy, you know, just enough. It's okay, you know, I was really sort of like pleased with it, so glad I got that one. And next one is Frankenstein. Everyone's been pulling this one out just lately. You know, it was alright, a good sort of like popcorn movie. You know, I didn't expect too much from it. I was only watching it because, you know, I knew it'd look good as well, you know, but the story wasn't bad. It brought it, you know, pretty much sort of up to date. The CGI was nicely placed, you know, looked good mostly, and you know, it had some pretty good parts. You know, it was an enjoyable film. And the last one that I, well, my pick out of the ones that I've had this week is the Arrow slipbox version of Penebrate. The phone will start going in a minute. I just hate it when that happens. And it's only going to be some dumbass trying to sell me something. Sorry about that. Yeah, so I haven't bought one of these in a long time. With the, you know, I know most of them have gone out of print and, you know, out of stock now. But as usual, you know, nice disc, your poster and booklet. So, really love these ones, you know. Excellent editions. I was reading up that, you know, they'd stopped doing the slip boxes because people were moaning about, you know, they discolour quickly and they get damaged and stuff like that. But, you know, I don't like damaged in delivery and stuff like that. But I mean, most of the time, mine have been all right when they've got to me, you know. And as long as you sort of like look after them, they'll last you ages. But yeah, still haven't got around to watching Penebrate yet. But looking forward to it though. I might watch it tonight. But I was glad to get the slipbox edition, even though there's a new steelback book from Zavi just come out as well. But you know, I decided to get this one instead because mostly just save steelbooks for movies that are my favourites and stuff like that. But then I discovered they did a new transfer. But you know, from what I've read, the transfer's good on this anyway, so you know, nothing to complain about there. Just glad to have it in my collection eventually. So yeah, that's a bit of a short update this time, only 5 things, but I should be back. You know, I wanted to make more, you know, videos closer together, and on other subjects I might do best ofs or, you know, favourite things, stuff like that again. So maybe you'll look forward to that, and I'll keep enjoying all your videos. Good work, and I'll see you later.